Ah, there we go. I was able to do a lot of level grinding, but eventually it will hatch. Ah, and there it is. One of the most iconic of the new quote-unquote baby Pokemon that the second generation introduced. We have Pichu, the pre-evolution for Pikachu. Still feels weird that Pikachu is actually no longer a basic Pokemon, even after all these years. Okay, you're going to be the second Rayleigh, because you are once again a girl. Pichu is what we needed in order to get the last evolution stone. And because of it, we are completely done gathering all of the Pokemon. Although, no, that's not entirely true. I do need to recatch Oddish. Oddish is a Pokemon I did own for a while, however that one evolved. But I know where I can catch one. It's actually really near Route 25, namely on Route 24. Quickly take care of that the moment I pass there. Let's gather up all of the other Pokemon I need. Let's check my list. Looks like I need 4. So let's ditch 4 Pokemon from my A-team. Correction, 3, because Rayleigh's already in my team, of course. Okay, I need 3. One of them is Oddish. The other one should be in here. That is a Pokemon I did have for a while, but not entirely in the beginning, so should be in box 2, I hope. Yeah, indeed, Vulpix. That's the one we need. The next Pokemon is another Pokemon we caught really recently. 5 or 6. Probably 6, because I only got it recently. Let's go see. Yeah, here you are. Staryu! And that is it for now. Oddish is also one, like I said, but that one we do not own yet. I'll catch one the moment we pass through Route 24. And I think it needs to be night time, so I also shut off the game in the meantime. Allow me. Okay, there we go. My apologies for not doing this sooner, but since I was not able to complete the side quest anyway, there was no need. You're going to be Vince. You're a boy. And I already have an Oddish that evolved towards the Blossom evolution line. If I ever decide to evolve you, I will make you a Vileplume. I will call you Vince. Now, let's quickly make our way towards Route 25 again. Towards the famous little house from Bill, which is now a spot where we can gather evolution stones. However, you do need the proper Pokemon first. We should have all of them in our team right now. We are going to clear this one in one go. Sir, I have something for you. Ah, my grandson mentioned a round green Pokemon that has leaves growing on its head. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it, please? This one he already mentioned the first time we passed here. However, now we actually have it with us. A cute round Pokemon with leaves on its head is Oddish. Ah, so that is Oddish. Isn't it cute? That is so kind of you. Thanks. And this is a token of my appreciation. For this we receive a Leaf Stone. Used in order to evolve certain grass types. Like Gloom. So let's leave, reinitiate the dialogue, and let's move on to Pokemon number 3. Do you know of a Pokemon that has a red sphere on its body? You know, the one that is shaped like a star. I heard that it appears at night. I would surely like to see it. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it please? And this is a clear description of Staryu. Star shape says enough. And since this is a water Pokemon that we actually needed to show, let's go get ourselves our Water Stone. Of course, we're going to get a Water Stone from this. And that is how we receive the Water Stone in this game. Used in order to evolve certain water types. Of course, once again, not all of them, only certain kinds. I heard about a cute Pokemon that has 6 tails. I would love to hug a cute Pokemon like that. And that is going to be, no surprise, Vulpix. So let's show him Nina. Ah, so that is Vulpix. Isn't it cute that I'm going to skip this dialogue now? For this we receive a Firestone. Which we can immediately use on Vulpix actually, if I need to be honest. That is indeed the fire type that can evolve with a Firestone. But before we do, first we're going back in one last time. As you may know, there's also a Thunderstone, part of the traditional evolution set, that we can also get. Do you know that hugely popular Pokemon? The Pokemon that has a yellow body and red cheeks. I would love to see what it looks like before it evolves. Yes. The hugely popular Pokemon he's talking about is in fact indeed Pikachu. Before it evolves, it looks like Pichu. Ah, so that is Pichu. Isn't it cute? And that is so kind of you. Thanks. And this is a token of my appreciation. Thunderstone. And with that we have all of the traditional evolution stones in the game. Can also be used on Pikachu, by the way, not on Pichu. For that you need happiness. In a similar way that Eevee evolves. And with that we suddenly have a wide collection of evolution stones. All because of Pokemon we needed to show that actually make use of these evolution stones. That's actually very interesting. Pikachu can evolve with it. Vulpix can evolve with it. Gloom, evolution of Oddish, can also evolve with a stone you receive for that. And it also applies to Staryu. Interesting. But let's remember to actually show off the Pokédex for Pichu now. Before I forget. The tiny mouse Pokemon. Despite its small size, it can zap even adult humans. However, if it does so, it also surprises itself. Yeah, just ask Super Smash Bros. Melee. Pichu will damage itself the moment it uses electric attacks. Not per se that much of a hindrance in a Pokemon game, but it is in Super Smash Bros. Let's return to Route 28. There's still a couple of things we need to do there before finishing off the game. Alright, first unique Pokemon here on Route 28 during nighttime. My notes were stupid enough not to mention nighttime Pokemon, but Route 28 is actually also the first appearance of Sneasel in the wild. We did fight one a couple of times in Megan's team. Megan actually had a Sneasel, as you may know. At some point and everything afterwards. But here on Route 28 we can finally catch one ourselves. Ultra Ball. And first try. Thank you. One of the final Pokemon we're going to catch in this game is Sneasel, the Sharp Claw Pokemon. Vicious in nature, it drives Pidgey from their nests and feasts on the eggs that are left behind. I'm pretty sure this is not the first Pokemon that is eating Pidgey eggs. That has been mentioned before, I'm pretty sure. Let's call you Snoopy. Suits you really well with your dark nature. Oh, I know. You don't have to tell me. I know precisely what you were thinking. And my notes say that was the only one. So, we are done. Let's cut the recording. Welcome back to the end of the game. It has been a week since my last recording, and we are going to enter Mount Silver for the first time. My team is level 65. That is how much grinding I have been doing in the meantime. And even that, I think, is not going to be enough. But we'll see how much I get destroyed if I try to finish this game. As you can see, I'm also bringing along a level 20 Pokemon. And why I'm doing that, we're going to cover in a minute. First, let's talk about the changes of my team. Raymond, while leveling up, actually learned Crunch. And him knowing a move that is not an electric type move, I think, is quite handy. So I allowed him to learn that over Thunderbolt. And that was the only change in moveset that I actually have to cover. Now, let's go enter and find out why I'm bringing along a level 20 Pokemon in here. There's still one more Pokemon I really want to catch. In fact, I also want to use. Even all the way at the end. And that actually appears in here. And it's not an Onyx, don't worry. Yeah, it's no surprise the Pokemon in here are also going to be really high level. So finding an Onyx that's level 42 should not be surprising. So in the meantime, also grab off the items. And we're looking for the final two Pokemon of this game to catch. One I'm going to use, the other I'm not going to use. This item is also useless. X accuracy. Let's go up the stairs here. Find another wild. And this wild is also one I don't want. I already have a Graveler. Let's go down here. Come on. Not having a whole lot of luck with the encounters. The chances are really low that they appear, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to do some grinding at some point before reaching the final room. Max Elixir. That's the item we can grab by jumping down here for a moment. And next chance. Well, I can mention Wild Dunphin actually appear here. But other than that, I am not interested. Let's continue back to where we were. Yeah, the appearance of wild Pokemon is really high in this place. It definitely is the final dungeon, you might say. Just the wrong ones that appear. Ooh, new room. Change of venue. Let's go up this waterfall first. There's some items we need to grab. Thank you, Lewis. Dead end. Sorry, need to go over here. Oh, Quagsire also appear here. And that is one Pokemon I did not remember appearing here. So. Let's go. Item. Max Revive. And that is all that is here. You need to bring a waterfall user to get one item and nothing more. Come on, now. No. Golduck is not what I'm after. Oh, wait. I forgot to actually turn my animations back on, I'm just noticing. I've been playing all this time with the animations off. Well, this speed off the battles. During grinding that is fine, but with the camera going in the Let's Play I do want the battle scenes on. My apologies, I did not see that sooner. This leads to the end. I need to go down first. Items. Waterfall. And we need to go in here. Another tunnel leading to just one item and nothing more. In this case, a full restore. And that will give us the final item in this place. The only thing we can still do is move on to the end. Something I officially don't want to reach yet. There's still 2 Pokemon I'm missing. Both of them did not show up yet. Although I'm pretty sure one of them actually only appears at night time, now that I think about it. It is daytime. Even here in the cave. And this is indeed the end. This is the final room in the game. We are not ready yet. Yeah, I need to go back through the cave. Grind for that Pokemon that needs to appear. I keep on seeing the same ones, but not the one I want. The most rare of all to appear. I will cut here. See you folks when I'm successful. Ah, there you are, my cutie. Say hello to my favorite ground type from the 2nd generation. It appears all the way at the end of the game, but that is not going to stop me to call this my favorite ground type from Gen 2. Larvitar. Very interesting Pokemon, very difficult to evolve. And he is the reason why I brought Proto along, or a level 20 Pokemon in general. Proto was my most recent one, so... Hey, I did not spend a whole day grinding for Game Corner coins for nothing. I'm going to use this guy. Psybeam. That's pretty weak. And therefore something you should be able to survive. Yeah, easily. Low HP, yet... Can still use this twice. Ouch, by the way. You and your Sandstorm. City ground type. Perfect. You are ready for a Pokeball. In your case, an Ultra Ball. That much you deserve. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it took forever in this game, but we finally have a replacement for Joffrey as a ground type. Here in the 2nd generation. In the form of Larvitar, the rock skin Pokemon. It is born deep underground. It can't emerge until it has entirely consumed the soil around it. Sounds scary. And the fact that it's called Larv, I think also is scary. But we'll see that the moment it starts evolving, what it actually means. His name? Tyrell. Cool name, I know. You'll see why in the moment we reach its final evolution. That is something I'm still planning on doing, by the way. This guy needs to be in my A-team. Not per se for this game. But he needs to be in my A-team for Pokemon Stadium. So that level grinding is going to happen no matter what. Might as well do it now. So I can also use him for the finale of this game. Still give him some screen time. Despite appearing so late. This awesome ground type. For that other Pokemon I need to make it nighttime, I'm afraid. I'm pretty sure that one only appears at night. Would make sense, because it is a ghost type, so... Yeah, I also did promise I still needed to show that off on screen, of course. How I actually changed the time. yeah, this is the final time I'm going to do that. So I think it is time to actually show it on screen for the first time. Revealing my secret. In all honesty, a pretty tricky and nasty thing you need to do. Not per se difficult, but it is kind of a job, you might say. This is how it works. The moment we want to change it from day to night time, we actually need to change the in-game clock. As you may remember from the beginning of the game, there's an in-game clock. And changing that actually requires resetting it entirely. For this you actually need two things from your trainer stats, and that's your ID number and the number of money you are carrying currently. Both of those will actually be put in a formula, a very complicated formula, and therefore I'm going to withhold you guys on actually telling you what that is. It's way easier to actually go to an internet website where you can actually input those numbers, and then they will actually be put together and they will create a password that you need to input at the main menu. Once you have that number, remember it. Next, we will actually reset the game. Return to the home screen. And then we actually need to input this quote-unquote password. Alright, back at the main menu. It's been a while since we've been here, I know. But here we need to push the following buttons at the same time. Down, select and B. If you do this on the intro screen or the main menu, you will get a prompt to reset the clock. And then the game will ask for that password we just calculated with our ID number, money and trainer name. In my case that is actually 1080. Yeah, password okay. If it is not okay, you will actually reset back to the main menu without resetting your clock. But if this was correct, as you can see, the time is no longer set. We have reset the clock fully. And if we then continue our save file, we are not allowed to continue without the clock being set. We are asked to do it again from the beginning. And with this we are able to input everything we want. So if we want to change the nighttime, we simply put in a nighttime date like this. Tuesday 2:58 AM. And that is nighttime. And that is how we change the clock from day to night. Awesome. I know. It would have been easier if you just can do this manually. But hey, who wants to do things easy in a video game? That would be too easy now, right? However, I did not do the changing of the clock for nothing. I actually need to go in here to catch one more Pokemon. And I'm getting more and more convinced it only appears at night, even here in the cave. My notes don't say it, but I am convinced. The more and more I think about it. Oh well, we can clearly already find different kind of Pokemon. Golbat is something we did not see the first time through. Here at night, we do find some new Pokemon. It's not the one I want. But the changing of Pokemon in here does give me some hope. That I did not do this for nothing.